Hi, welcome. It's time for my campaign update, State of the World, and a State of the Union address for today. It's actually for Sunday, but I'm doing it today. And sadly, I'm only going to do a little bit, and I'm going to have to take a nap and then get up and do some more because I'm still jet lagged and, I haven't had the easiest time coming and going. So, anyway, I'm here now, and I just want to say welcome and that I haven't forgotten about you. So, it's just jet lag and having sleeping issues and having a lot to do very quickly all at one time. Soon I'll have more time and then I can get back to everything. But anyway, so right now, this is my uh, um, campaign update. So nothing's really changed. I still have the lawsuit pending with the Supreme Court, and you can find out more about that at my website, which is susan4usa.com. That's Susan the number 4 usa.com. And I am Susan Maud Buchser-Lochocki. I don't think I said that. I am a presidential candidate from the election last year in the U.S. There was fraud in manipulation and corruption in the system, and I have a lawsuit pending about that. Yeah. So that's sort of who I am and what's going on. We have illegal people in office, and we need to get them out. And yeah, that's about it at the moment. So as far as I go, I just came across something earlier about Trump not liking dual citizenship. And, I can understand a little bit of what's going on with him and that. And it is a modern world, so, maybe we do have to be somewhat concerned. But I think the main concern is, or a way to solve the issue. Some of us dual citizens have spent a lot of our earning years abroad. And so, I am, how can I say it? I spent 20 years in Switzerland. I wasn't earning anything there, but, as a Swiss citizen and as a wife, I get a certain amount of retirement pay. And if I give up my citizenship, then I won't get that. And currently, the U.S., so I was out of the U.S. for 20 years during that crucial time of retirement funding and stuff like that. And yeah, I don't think that that's really something that can be done from one day to the next. What I will say is I am running for president of the United States. I'm still a candidate from the 2024 presidential election. And if I would be elected, if it would be decided that I would be the president of the United States, and quite possibly Congress, although I don't know the retirement package from Congress. I do know roughly the retirement package from being president. I would happily, I don't think happily is the right word, but I would give up my Swiss citizenship then. Because I don't think being the leader of a country or being in a position where you might be once making crucial country decisions, I don't think you should have a dual citizenship. That I do agree with. I think you should be allegiant to one country only if you're working, especially in the federal level of the government. If you're working on the local level, I don't think it plays that big of a role. And I don't think we want to discourage people from doing this, from being dual citizens, because going abroad and learning things and bringing it back to the USA, which is what I'm doing, is what our country needs. It's what's missing. And so learning abroad and coming back, diversity, seeing how others do things and bringing it back, it's a good thing. It's a really good thing. And so by saying that you can't be a dual citizen and be like mayor of a town, I don't think that really much matters. To say you can't be a dual citizen and be a librarian, I don't think that really matters. And if I'm working on, if I want to be an airline stewardess, I should be able to have 2 citizenships. So I don't agree with Donald Trump at all on this concept. I do agree that anyone who becomes president of the United States, or vice president for that matter, or any high-ranking position, military or government-wise, should be a U.S. citizen only. I do think that there is a call for that. There's probably very few people who would ever, I could not ever see myself being president of the U.S. for 4 years and then going to Switzerland and being president for 1 to 2 years. I don't think that's possible. But it could be that maybe there's a way to also, instead of totally renouncing your other citizenship, maybe there's a way to put it on hold or to make it passive. So there's being an active citizen, and then there's being a passive citizen. So this is where I differ from Donald Trump. And I think, yeah. So my solution would be, if you're working in the U.S. government, especially in the federal government on any higher level, and that includes defense, that includes secret services and stuff, if you're in there doing something, it might be that you should renounce your extra citizenship. But I also know that a lot of people like me have worked very hard to get their citizenship in the first place. So to then give it up and give up the rewards that come with it is not always acceptable. So compensation must be negotiated to cover the rewards of the citizenship of the other country. Or, like I said, maybe there's an active and a passive way. But let's talk about it. This is a good something to talk about. I think that going abroad has helped me to bring back good ideas to our country. And it exposed me to another way of living where I could then come up with my platform that I currently have. So I don't think we want to discourage innovation, and certainly not discourage it in our government, because right now our government is so behind exactly for the reasons he's talking about, not letting others in. So no, Donald Trump, President Trump, I'm sorry, I do draw the line. I disagree with you here. It's not as black and white as you want it to be. And yeah, so, but I will 100%, if I am somehow becoming president of the United States, I will officially either put on hold, move into passive, or put my citizenship aside. Maybe there's a way to do it temporarily too, for a period of time. Yeah. So, but I would stop being Swiss for the 4 years or however long I would be president. If I run for Congress, I would also do the same thing. If I got into a Senate seat or a House of Representatives seat, I would. Also, if I was placed into a position of like Attorney General or Secretary of State or something like that, Vice President, I would again do the same thing. Because, yes, you don't want you cannot lead a country and be leading another country at the same time. Unless, of course, unless we offer to Switzerland to become a United State. Then, if Switzerland became a United State, then I could keep, of course, my Swiss citizenship, because it would be a United States citizenship. So, there you have it. But, yeah, so I hear you, President Trump. I agree partially with what you're saying, but I don't agree fully. And being a dual citizen and having to work hard to get that, I'm not willing to give it up. So, not just to run for office. If I get the job, that's a different story. I'll say the oath, and right after I'll say I'm no longer Swiss at this moment, depending on how the country goes. All right? So that's the deal. I think it's a great idea for you to go to Gaza. Somebody needs to go there and see what's really going on. Although going as a president, you're not going to really see the big picture. You're going to see the little picture. You're going to see the picture they want you to see. So it's a mess. I do appreciate what you're doing, and I wish you a lot of success. I guess you're going to be going over there too soon somehow. So I do wish you a good and safe journey. Okay, so this is part 1. And this is technically from Sunday. I owe you guys a lot of things again. I'm sorry, but, traveling was a big thing. And then recovery from travels. I just, I'm still recovering from this deer accident I had. So, and since I did some gardening, lifting heavy things this summer, it sort of reactivated the whatever damage that was done, but now I'm healing again. So I hope to be doing gardening again real soon, and I hope to get all my videos out to you tomorrow. Okay, so that's the end of part 1 of technically my Sunday one, but it's now Wednesday. Okay, I wish you a good day wherever you are. And my name is Susan Maud Buchser-Lochocki. Part 2, State of the Union, is coming soon. And that's about it. Okay. Bye for now.